Wow, it doesn't have to be a blood test, does it? Yeah, they do a hair strand. Did you have to leave? I'm so sorry, everybody, but it's on the FYP. It's got hella likes on the video, and you know, it's trending, you know. Can I just say something, please? Like, obviously, when videos are put up of me, because of, you know, of what I do, people are in the comments going, oh my God, all she talks about is Alpha Bar, CLA, Evil Queen, blah, blah, blah. It's because that's all that's on my FYP, darling. You know, I have got 2 other accounts, and I do go searching on the FYP, and it's the same people over and over again. Do you know what I mean? So it's not that I've got an obsession with anybody, it's just purely who's on my FYP page. I mean, I am trying to change the algorithm, do you know what I mean? But it's just, you know, repeatedly the same people all the time. So can I just, do you know my FYP? It's dogs and animals, and you know, it's mainly animals and like funny videos. Do you know what I mean? So it's rare, very rare, that I get a lot of content. I have to go looking for it on other accounts. Do you know what I mean? So please leave it out. You know, when somebody else, you know, when Zach EQ and, you know, Fact Freak and everybody else are talking about FYP news, you know, it's pretty much the same people. You know, they're not obsessed with these people. It's just what's on the FYP page and what's trending. So leave it out, please. Oh, Snotgate, can you believe that? Oh, Lord Jesus, help us all now. I've got to play this video. This was also on my FYP. It made me giggle so much, but Zach is so right. So we woke up 2024, fresh new year, 1st of January, and we wake up to Sean and Shitgate. Do you know what I mean? That's the first like viral stuff that happened. Anyway,
I mean, Happy New Year and that, but I did plan on opening my FYP and finding out someone had shit in the shower. What a fucking start.
let me play that again.
I mean, Happy New Year and that, but I did plan on opening my FYP and finding out someone had shit in the shower. What a fucking start.
Do you see how Zach was puffing on his cigarette? When I was in Ems's live, watching the whole thing live, I was sat there smoking Mayfair, blue after Mayfair blue. I must have made about 10 cups of tea. Like, I've never drank so much tea in my life, because usually I'll smoke, I'll have a cigarette with a cup of tea, but I like that, so I can relate. Thank you, Stormy Rain, thank you, Michelle, and everybody else. Yeah, so you know, Zach's content is amazing. Oh, like, do you know what, right? My daughter, Kitana, was a massive fan of Zach the Brat, you know, like coffee shop days. Let me have a drink of water, guys. It's because I've just took my medication when I got up and it makes my mouth dry. So my daughter was a massive fan of Zach the Brat with his coffee shop videos, because it was really viral then with his videos. Not so much on lives. He didn't really do a lot of lives. It was just his videos. And I remember the first time me and Zach, oh, thank you, Bill, darling, thank you. I remember the first time me and Zach ever had a conversation, and my daughter was sat in the living room, but she's 25. And she was like, do you know, Mum? And I was speaking to him, and she was like, Mum, is that Zach the Brat? I went, yeah, Katana, it's Zach the Brat. She went, oh my God. She went, Zach, I love you, Zach. So she really, you know, because I'd never heard of him before, do you know what I mean? Because obviously I was fresh to TikTok. I didn't really, you know, see his videos on the FYP page. We kind of met and got, you know, through something else. But, you know, for the younger audience and people of a age range, he was really popping. Do you know what I mean? He was really out there. So yeah, she was a massive fan of him, and he sent her a message. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Angel. And he sent her a message saying, I love you. Lots of love to you, darling. Do you know what I mean? And that was the first time we ever spoke. And she couldn't believe it. So yeah, Zach's popping, you know, guys. I think he always has been, but now his lives, you know, they're getting more popular, aren't they? You know, because of the amazing content that he's bringing, you know. Right, guys, that's enough of kissing Zach the Brat's ass. Yes. We'll move on to, oh, guys, look at this. This was so funny. So where it says, even the wax burner has had enough. Oh, do you know what? I love funny petty videos. So anyway, moving on, we've got our Pearl next, Pearl and Ems. Guys, how hilarious was Pearl last night? Like I say, I was fast asleep in bed for about 7 o'clock, but when I got up and I was, looking over the FYP, Pearl is serving. Pearl was absolutely hilarious last night. Thank you for the roses, love. So anyway, we're going to watch Pearl and Ems now.
How did you cope with that? Very bad. Did you really shit in the second shower? Yeah. And then did you jump into your bed with it?
Well, you obviously got a shower, but he didn't wipe himself properly. I don't know.
Oh, I hit him over the head with a frying pan and chucked him out. I'm sorry. Who cleaned the mess up? Him. I hope he made him clean the mess up.
He cleaned it up to his standard. There was still a lot of mess there that I could see. I had to clean it up again. I've anti-bagged it, I've bleached it, and I've also steam cleaned the whole of the bathroom.
Wow.
I had to put my towels. I put my towels on at a boil wash as well for 3 hours.
Because I've watched him, honestly, because I watch his on here, and he's always like pissing himself and that, isn't he? And he wears light trousers, so you see it straight away when he does it.
It wasn't me that scene that he obviously.
No, I've seen him both times.
But it was the people in the comments that night that had seen it, and I turned around and I looked, and I was like, oh my god.
That's what I read. So he's used to doing that, isn't he? Like pissing himself basically, and not knowing he's done it.
I love it how she says it as it is.
I thought, you had a better stomach than me, because I couldn't. No, I just spewed my guts up. I'm sorry.
I cried because of it.
I would have done.
Oh my god, my shower, my bed, everything.
And has he apologised or anything to you afterward or not?
He apologised the next day, but he sort of had a go at me because I told him it was all over the FYP. I'd obviously been still on my phone a couple of hours before he decided to get up. So I just told him straight away about it, and he started having a go at me before he apologised.
No, I just think that was, he had like no, how can I put it, like no appreciation for your being in your home.
He said that I humiliated him, and a lot of people, trolls and that think that obviously I've humiliated him, but a lot of people.
Somebody had come in and shit in my shower, I'd have showed, look here what I've had to clean up, I'll have to put off.
I think he humiliated himself.
Exactly. How can you get in them states for a start off to go and shit yourself and not know you're shitting in a fucking shower? Come on.
So guys, the video's about 5 minutes long, but I was sat there and I had tears in my eyes. Do you know what I love about our Pearl, right? Thank you, Gaz. She's a straight shooter, straight talker. There's no filter. Do you know what I mean? She's like Marmite. You either love her or you hate her. But I absolutely love her. We love her. I think over the last week, she's been so funny. I mean, she's always been funny, but oh my God. You can see the carnage that she's causing. But I love it. Who loves Pearl in here, guys? Probably scripted. No, it's definitely not scripted, love. Who's loving Pearl? She's hilarious, isn't she? Oh, guys, yeah, big up Pearl in the chat. She, honest to God, she's a real one. 100% a real one. Pearl, darling, that was hilarious. Love it. But, she's right, and who shits in the shower? I mean, I know they had loads to drink, but I would have hit them over the head with a frying pan too. Do you know what I mean? Nah. But I don't know. Do you think? Like, I know we spoke about this the other day, but because it was mentioned in here. Thank you for the love, guys. Do you think Ems was out of order for showing that, or would you have shown it too? Because you got to remember. Ems was also, drunk, wasn't she? So thank you, Dippy Egg. So when we open the boxes, I just want to know if you think, because obviously they were talking about not Pearl, but Ems was talking about Sean feeling humiliated. Do you know what I mean? But he goes there, right, guys, and he's quite happy, you know, when the camera's on. Do you know what I mean? He's loving all the attention. He absolutely loves it. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes I just think it's a case you have to be careful of what you wish for. But I do say, even Jay said she shouldn't have broadcasted it. It's out of order. So when we get in the boxes, I just want you to know, like, is it too much? What is showing too much on TikTok? Like, at what lengths do you go to? Thank you, Lauren. Oh, thank you, Tiger, for the ball. Thank you, love. So, guys, just one more video. Oh, we'll have all the tea. Do you know what? I've got to be honest with you. Thank you, Michelle, love. So, obviously, when I got up at the FYP this morning, I stumbled across a video of the Deidro's live, and last night he had 6.6 thousand people in his room. That's a hell a lot. Oh, guys, popular too. Thank you everybody. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, I'm such a show off. Everyone will look at that and go, oh, why is she there? But thank you. We know we don't make sense. So anyway, guys, right, I feel like me talking about it, other FYP channels talking about it, like just TikTok in general talking about what they have going on, unfortunately, is giving them more popularity, more people, maybe people that, you know, don't know who they are. I don't know, you know, why they wouldn't, but it's taking more traffic into the room. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if I want to talk about them. Thank you, Jess, darling. Thank you, Rosemary. I don't know if I want to talk about them anymore in here, you know. I don't want to send views over there and give them clout, you know, because obviously I was all over the FYP yesterday because, you know, we had such a great live, you know, we had Hutchin and Bruce and everybody else. So it made it all over the FYP. I don't know if I want to talk about Deidro and Sophie anymore, like, despite, you know, how big the news is, how many views it would bring in. I don't think I'm going to do it anymore in here, guys. I don't know. I think a lot of creators, I think we should all make a stance. Thank you, Anne Love. We should all make a stance and not talk about these two individuals anymore. You know, even people that are, you know, get content out of making videos, you know. Do you think that we should all make a pact as a TikTok community and not give them any more airtime? Because, like, I've seen a few comments, it's exactly what they want, isn't it? I've never seen so many people in his life, never. It's a hard one, isn't it? Thank you, Amanda, darling. Because if we don't talk about it, we're not spreading awareness. But while we are talking about it, we're making them more popular. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant idea. Thank you, short but sweet. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Stace. It's a catch-22, isn't it? It's a no-win situation, because I'll be honest to God, I will not talk about them if everybody sticks to the pack. Everybody needs to come together as a TikTok community and not talk about them anymore. Because I know that Bruce spreads a lot of awareness, doesn't he? I don't really see Zach talk about them a lot. I know Evil Queen doesn't talk about Deidro and Sophie a lot from what I've watched. So I don't know, maybe we should make a movement. Yeah. Who put the poll up? Thank you for whoever did the poll. Should all creators stop talking about DNS? Only new information, said Cockapoo. Yeah, Zach hasn't done it in a while now, has he? That's what I'm saying. I don't think Evil Queen covers them a lot either. Thank you, TikTok Jane. I think I probably speak about him a lot. Henry, I'm not affected at all. I'm just trying to do the best thing for TikTok as a community, that's all. The poll is here, Anita, up in the corner. Right, guys, I'm going to open the boxes. So, just tell me if the boxes are open. Oh, guys, when I come off today, I'm sorting the laptop out, so me and Alex will be sorting the screen out. So, it's getting done today. Right, guys, so I'm opening the... Oh, hang on 1 minute. Just let me get a Mayfair blue before I open the boxes. Missus, we need a Mayfair blue in the house, please. Oh, guys, do you know what? This is... Oh, sorry. I'm on my... Oh, thank you, Jojo, darling. I'm on my last... FYP is over so quick with you. Do you know what it is, Ross? Because it's a Whinge Wednesday, I only do a short FYP thing on a Wednesday because it's Whinge Wednesday, so we spend more times in the boxes. And I haven't got the technology that a lot of other creators have got where they can show so many videos. I'm limited to how many videos I can show, but I do spend a lot longer speaking on each situation. But it's worked in here so far for nearly over a year. You know, we have the highest views on an FYP page. So, Rush, you know, we are doing something right in here. Do you know what I mean? So maybe this is a correct formula. Who knows? Do we even need the technology? Do you know what I mean? It's working so far. Do you know? Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Ashley. 3.8, we don't care. This exactly. You know, what works for others may not work for me. You know, who knows? Maybe if I get this technology that I'm getting today, it won't make the show so special. Do you know what I mean? You were the first FYP news. Yeah, I know, but I do love the other channels. I've got to be honest. I'm watching Evil Queen every day. I watch Zach every morning, you know. Thank you, Kaz, darling, for the globe. Thank you, Jojo. So, guys, this is my last pack of cigarettes, and then I'm trying to get off the Mayfair blue. Exactly, Hayley. No other FYP has the open boxes, you know. Do I ever leave the house? Of course I do, Dr. Dot. That's why I only do a couple of hours of TikTok every day, you know. I'm not on TikTok all day and all night because I do have a very busy lifestyle, you know. Yes, of course. Because people like drama, car crash TV. We're all about it. We love it. Thank you, K9. Thank you, Jojo, darling.
Laughing about this whole situation.
Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, darling.
So, when people join TikTok, do they leave their dignity at the door?
What do you mean?
Because all I've seen, right, is people, right, first you got Sobriety Jack taking a big fat dump in his back garden. Right? I just can't. You've got Elphaba snotting all over the place. CLA's, you know, whacking the bunda with the brush. God, go. What is going on? Why does everyone... And then there's Sean flicking shit at the shower. What on earth is going on? I think we need a meeting. Oh, everybody, we need a meeting. I'm sick of it.
Somebody in the comments has just said Karina. Did anybody see Karina's video? Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh, where she wobbles the fat?
You what, darling?
Is it where she wobbles her belly all over the place?
Yes, well, I mean, I've got to be honest, mine does that because I've got a mum tum, but Jay's right in what she's saying, like, how, like, what?
I've never, right, and I've had 2 kids, right, I have never seen as much bodily fluid and bodily functions in my life, right? I've seen all sorts of fucking shapes and sizes of people's shit, and I've had enough. I don't want to see it, please.
We need to protest, Jay, Miss Jay.
Just stop. Just stop.
Do you know what, Jane? Personally, I could never imagine sitting on the toilet, popping one out and having the whole nation watching.
I just can't. Why? I just want to know why. Why do you want people to see the poo?
You just don't, do you?
It comes a time when Jay
gross.
talks about body functions, and it.
Oh, I've had enough, Alex. Honestly, I wake up, right? I'm eating me fucking Cheerios, right? And straight away, right, was it yesterday when you spoke about Sean yesterday? I was eating a chocolate digestive biscuit and it put me off. And then today I've had my Cheerios and we're talking about other fucking snot bubbles and stuff. I've had enough. Stop it.
I know. And do you know when I see the Elf Bar video when she did that?
Oh,
Thanks, Laura.
1.8k people.
oh God.
Sorry, I agree with everything about the poo, but I'm here to say I won't stop raising awareness about the beast.
Okay.
I'm going to drop now because I just wanted to, you know.
Oh, no, Jay, stay there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go. I just wanted to say I appreciate it all. You maybe don't want to talk about them, but I don't think you should have every creator should stop talking about them.
Do you think it's Benjamin? Do you think it would be a bad thing? Because I just don't want to feel like I'm contributing to sending traffic into his room. That's all it is, Benjamin. How do I pronounce your name? Sorry, darling.
Just call me Ben, love. That's fine.
Okay, Ben.
No.
Well,
To be fair, that's why I jumped up for, to be honest with you, to speak about something.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. I just see the traffic that he's got coming.
Yeah.
It's not from anyone here. They are working very, very hard. Going to people, sending out the Discord. They've got things that they can copy and paste. They're going abroad to get people. And I think what that means is we've got to then keep going to the people because they're not aware. Now, I'm not saying that's what you should do, or I'm not saying that's what everyone should do, but what I don't think you should say is that we should all come together and not spread awareness.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm with you there. Do you know what's really pissing me off lately is all the ex-mods, if I'm going to be honest with you, coming forward now. They're stuck with Deadro for all the DV. They're stuck with him when all this stuff got exposed about the text messages, and now all of a sudden now they're coming out like with armour on and say, you know what, let's stand together against the Adrove. No, fuck you. Sorry, fuck you. You stood with that man through all the DV, through everything now, and now you want to come out with like the knight in shining armour. Nah, fuck you.
But do you know what, Alex, Ben? I can see where Red is coming from, because it seems to be, for some reason, I don't know why, and it's not actually, like, in real life this wouldn't happen. People wouldn't gravitate towards this bloke, like, it just wouldn't happen. But on here, the more you're giving this man attention, and Sophie, the more they're playing on it and they're pulling at heartstrings, like, oh, you know, there's no evidence, you know, blah blah blah. We've seen it, but other people, their minds work differently, and if anything, it's and I can't believe I'm saying it because they're not victims, but it's almost like we're making them victims in other people's eyes. So they're not, especially in mine, definitely not.
Yeah, of course.
But people are like gravitating towards, I don't know what it is on here, but they sort of start to almost feel sorry for them. And I mean, I don't feel anything for them whatsoever. But people
unfortunately, I've got to the point where I just think the awareness just keeps needing to be done. Do you know, we can't let them get away with it.
I can see why, though. I can see what Donna's trying to say, and it's right.
Oh,
like,
I understand.
I remember, right. This is the thing. There was a few people when Karina first come back on the scene. If anyone don't know Karina, she's a wrong un. But literally, she was on the scene and she come back and she was only getting like 35, 40 viewers, and then everyone started to make an awareness videos about her and raise it to everyone. Next thing you know, she's got 500 people in the room.
Yeah.
Can I just say it from my point of view? Sorry. Obviously, because like I'm reading comments on videos and things like that, and I've seen some comments saying, well, Miss Red is adding to the problem by speaking about them every day. So in my head, I'm like mulling it over and I'm thinking, well, am adding to the problem of talking about them. So many people are watching and they wouldn't know who they are, and then they're going in there. And I seen the views last night and I was like, wow, are people, do you get what I'm saying? But I've only ever tried to spread awareness on bad people. You know, that's my purpose really of starting the FYP page, to point out
But Donna, you can't win on here, Donna. You can't. You can't do right for wrong. Someone will always have it. Look at Bruce. He knows what I'm on about. Everyone will always have a problem with whether.
Sorry, can I just interrupt? Because I don't want to be sat here on the live. I've just been banned for no reason. I've been wondering where you've been for the last 3 days, because I come and watch you daily, and I've just noticed that someone's banned me for some reason.
What do you mean banned you, darling?
I don't know. Like, I'm part of your yeah. Someone's blocked me off your account. I've been wondering where you've been for days, but I've just gone. Yeah, it's like some of your mods. Honestly, I'm one of your. I gift you. I'm part of the team, and for some reason I've not been able to find you. Now I know why.
Is your name Paris on the other account?
Yeah, with a red heart and an orange heart.
I'm sorry, Paris.
No, it's all right.
I'm sorry, like, I 100% trust my mods and what they do. I never question
I think
them.
maybe I've just been picked by accident. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes people have been blocked by accident, Paris, because I've had messages of, you know, other accounts that people have got, and I know that they're supporters of me and they've been blocked. But I know for a fact my mods do an amazing job, and I never question what they do. And it must have 100% been done by an accident, because what I've done it myself. Do you know when there's comments in, I've clicked on an account and blocked it, and I've clicked on the wrong account because the comments go so fast.
They do. I was thinking, oh my God, what have I done?
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but you've never caused any problems in here, and you've always been supportive.
I haven't seen you cause any issues.
But yeah, could you possibly unblock me on my other account so I can log back into that one and watch you from there?
I'm trying to look.
Yeah, Tam's unblocked you, darling.
Oh,
Thank you so much, my lovely. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry, Paris.
It's all right, don't worry. No, you drop me down now and you continue with the conversation. I'll be listening.
So obviously we've got 4.2k people in the room. So you believe that awareness and what I do in here day in, day out, spreading awareness on the beast and his accomplice is okay. You don't think I'm adding to the problem. As long as people don't think I'm adding to the problem, that's all.
His supporters and his mods that will be saying that, well, you're adding, you know, on fake accounts just so you feel bad and then you don't talk about them anymore. So I think that's what it is. It's a manipulation tactic, isn't it? It's just one of them. Bruce, what do you think?
I think it's time to boycott them. I think it's time to absolutely boycott them. We've tried spreading awareness, and so I won't lie, it's getting to the point where it's just getting on my nerves now, because people like me and Miss Red, we're going to do our best to educate everyone the best we can to choose who to support. And literally, when people like me and Miss Red are saying, don't go to this person, here's why, here's evidence, and then their rooms are more full than ours. It's like, so I think we got to hit the boycott now. But also, why there's loads of people in here? What would you want people like me and Miss Red to do to get everyone here? Because what we have to steal from them now. We got to take their views. We got to do. I mean, for example, this is brilliant. This is great. This works brilliantly. But what more can we do to get people to come into ours? Instead of everyone, like, even if people are going over there just to see what they're doing, you're boosting them up. It's
always
in the weeklies.
They love the drama and what else is going on. That's why they want to go in there and see if anything's spoken about, or if, you know, Sophie's kicked off, or if Remy said something. They just want the drama. It's not because they actually want to, you know, get to know Deidre.
And that's like the same why there's so many people in watching Alphabet. It's not because that, do you know what I mean? It's like when the Victorian people used to go and watch the freaks at the show.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And some of us, I want to say that some of us are doing it not because they want us to come into our room. We're doing it to actually raise awareness of what he's done.
I find it incredible these people still gift them. Like, I mean, dropping massive gifts, a lot of money. They must know what's going on, and they must see all of these feeds of people literally saying, what are these people doing? And the manipulation and, you know, that poor Jojo and stuff. People must be seeing that, and they're still choosing to go in. And I think it's for attention and it's for clout and to get their own, you know, look at me on TikTok, I'm in his live, and look at my name coming up. That's the only reason I can think it is.
Unfortunately, there are lots of wrongings, which covers a wide array of people, and they've found somewhere to congregate.
Yeah.
So where do they congregate?
Like I say, as long as like people don't think I'm causing more harm than good, that's all that matters to me. So obviously I'm going to carry on day in, day out. If I see anything on the FYP, I will carry on speaking about it, because I do genuinely do what I do for the right reasons. Well, I try to. Do you know what I mean?
He's in court on Monday, apparently. He's actually in court.
He is. Yeah. I posted that. We found out. I posted it. Everyone knows on my page that he's on court.
But he still comes up smelling the roses. I don't understand it.
No, he's pretending and people are buying into it. I also posted, I've got his basic disclosure with all his cocaine charges. But of course, when I post it, it gets taken down. But if Miss Shred, if you want to follow me at some point later, I can post it and you can grab it before it gets taken down.
Yeah, followed you, Ben.
All right. So I'm going to go, but I just want to say, Miss Shred, I wasn't coming here saying anything that you should or shouldn't do. I just didn't like the fact that you were asking everyone to do it. I understand that's your views and I can see that, but I will never stop raising awareness.